What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
Yeah, freaking tell me. Wait, you guys just took off? Let him explain. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had some swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Yes, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on! Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, I mean, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two, I guess. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. How did you get here? Larry, you really helped us out in the trial today.
You really did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
Ha 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 ha. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment.
Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he has changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You don't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yeah, in grade schools.
They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I will never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what is he talking about?
Huh?
Oh! Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Oh, okay, Nick. Well, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final.
Alright, okay. Well, it's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
You remember Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would be bringing in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you would forget it though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with the cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. What the fuck? What the heck? The teacher is like, $38, how could you? 2001. You know what that means? Wait, 2001 grade 3? That's me! I was grade 3 in 2001. What the heck? I'm freaking out. Wait. Phoenix Wright is same age as me? He stole the $38. Why couldn't... I don't know, like... Why couldn't they just pay it out? I'm not 24. I'm 27, but this game didn't come out this year.
throat is hurting, so I'm just gonna get some watermelon. I think it's $38 for a month. Like the school lunch. I didn't do it. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! How is this a trial? This is a torture. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you? What the hell? Oh my god, teacher is very not okay. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I've done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I've done it. But I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that being in this trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody's ganging up and picking up one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial's over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I mean, I was just lucky that I took the day off from the school. If I'd have been there, they would have thought I would done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Why is she crying? Because it was a touchy story, dude. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The TL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he would do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy that I used to know. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, but I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he has. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he would have to meet me whether he wanted or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain and no one is on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out there for free? Yeah, I mean, I helped you because I believed in you.
Except I don't remember saying I would do it for free, so, you know.
Oh, Nick. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It's very well, maybe. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I will settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Sour please. Well, I guess we'll move to... Edgeworth still there? You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard a story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in the 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, alright, yeah. Well, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only matters to me anyways.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous! Gee, thanks! That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you would do.
You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple to a fault, even.
Well, maybe yeah, but
I think you changed too much. Edgeworth? Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be the Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memories of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I cannot recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Well, what's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things, in court and his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know, it is possible some of the suspects were innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he should do anything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. I guess we'll go to the places. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe! He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The bow shop caretaker. Oh, wait. That was Phoenix. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Well, I guess we gotta go to the Gordy Lake. Now off to catch the criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Laura was camping? The woods are off limit to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Well, I guess Laura is in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Well, it looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Well, I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for the work. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Who's that? Oh, hello. What might be you doing here? Out for a walk, the day of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Oh, that's true, yes. But from what I saw, today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Whoa! I don't even know what kind of laugh I just created. It was like a rooster or something. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Wait, should we examine? I mean, they still have the boats. There's someone in there. You're right, there's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Oh, we can go in. But the parrot is still here. Nobody's home. Arrow! Right? Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello. I can't believe he would run off and leave his poor parrot to find for herself. Hello. Why can you not go, Polly? Where is your dad? Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they will do something about it. What if he's like hiding under this Kotatsu. Oh, yo, open the case. Safe. 1228. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name on there? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in details, how to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. This is all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. Well, I guess we'll go back to the lawyer's office, eh? I cannot go to the dude's office. Oh, there you go. Now I can. He's out again. When does it work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Wait. What the heck? Maybe we should present this. Yo, Edgeworth, you saw this, dude? Crazy, dude. This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. Revenge on me? Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something? Nice, right, but I don't remember that old man, not at all. So he was following this letter then, which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and the Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? The suspect in DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Duh. I thought we figured that out like 2 hours ago. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. TLC 6 incident, too much paid content. Oh my god. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I wanna get out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah. There's something that has been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Yeah, I know! Tell me! I have to use bathroom, but I've been holding, Edgeworth! I'm on my edge of my seat, please. Let my bladder be free. I think the time has come to tell all. Ah, finally! For the last 15 minutes, years, I have had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It is a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. Okay, don't shout. You just use more oxygen. Please. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in the court or the bailiffs. In the days I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! Wow! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ear for 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I am wrong? What if it is real? They say that sometimes people shout out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who know a lot about DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick! There is someone who else know more about DL6. Well, Grossberg. Mr. Grossberg!
Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look very troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not!
My. Just calm down and tell me what happened.
Well, it's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
Oh, I see. So Edgeworth dreamed he shot his own father?
It's only a dream, only a dream.
Oh, I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, huh?
Well...
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth, so deep he will want to frame him for murder. This leads me to a surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined.
Hey, Xander Red, thank you very much for 3 months! Sorry for interrupting important climatic exposition, but how are you? I'm good, thank you!
Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it!
Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was
irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Well, that's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forced testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect written record in the court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his matters. And? Well, he lost, and died in despair, as it were. Oh, well, I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. Wait, that's a female voice. I mean, I'm a female doll. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I cannot do. Oh my god, there are way too many male voices, dude. How can one woman create 5,000 male voices? He's just a normal dude, not a robot. Excuse me. What are you trying to say? I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet, Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth is dead lied to protect his son. It's only a possibility, I mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Thanks? I don't know. Where should I go? Where should we go? Should we be showing that dude? This? Woohoo! Is this the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You will understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I don't know. Karma? Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Oh, well, I'm not sure. You say you saw it, and then why am I supposed to tell you? Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in the court report. What? But that means the man who told Yogi to kill us. Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth has accidentally killed his own father. This guy is becoming more and more Asian accented, dude. I am dying. I am dying. I cannot do non-Asian accents in Grossberg anymore. At first, he was not Asian accented, and now he's very Asian accented. I'm dying, dude. Oh my god. I'm dying. I don't know how to do this dude's voice. I sound like a freaking Yoda. Asian Yoda. Oh my god. Sound like I'm Asian Yoda when I try to read this passage, dude. Oh. Freaking dying right now. I cannot read this! He will say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He will press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Now he sounds like he got no teeth. Oh no! But how could Von Karmas know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and perfectionist. I'm sorry, I will try not to laugh. I'm just, He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. Stop laughing! Stop laughing! He took a vacation for several months after this, you see? No vacation? Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he has taken in many years of persecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he has never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty would upset him quite a bit. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can't bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth plead guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I had to say this, but even accidental murder is a murder, you knew. I know that. I just can't believe... I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he would kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Here you go. Police stuff. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow, so tomorrow we'll see the completion or not one but two trials, all thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be erased. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. Well, we were wondering if we could check out the record room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in here, but I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's in there. Von Karma? Yup, he just arrived actually. Von Karma is in the record room. Nick, let's hurry.
Oh, but I don't like that dude.
Thank you, Yoda. Excuse me. Excuse me. He's not a Yoda. He's an Asian Yoda. Don't you understand? He's an Asian Yoda. Not just a Yoda, please. Jesus Christ. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. The label says unsolved cases evidence. It's completely empty. What? What are you doing here? Oh my god. Von Karma.
Yo.
How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Oh, I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense's authority. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romantic who still cannot shed that veneer of amateurism, just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Huh. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wings afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It has been a while since I have had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you have done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know that Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the L6 in the court tomorrow. Take this! It's a cute parrot! Fool. Excuse me, it's a cute parrot, dongus. Take this! It's your handwriting. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi, how many years has it been since I have heard his name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he reads it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney, thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You have saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 Pikachu volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000 Pikachus? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter. No. No. Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! Pikachu! Maya! Out of my way!
Pikachu.
He got us. The
The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DS6 evidence, all of it, back to having no clues.
Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woke up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I would better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember, Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're the most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh my lord.